Guys, I want to thank you for coming and checking out our website. We've got a revolutionary system that I want to tell you about today. But first, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Chris Menifee, and I am actually a traditional business owner, or was. I owned 3 different businesses at one point, and was very successful with those businesses. Had a lot of fun building them up, built them from the ground up, and really worked hard to get those businesses up and running. But you know, I found out after a while that the strain of the daily activities of managing a business and managing employees and building new customer clientele, it all started wearing on me. And I decided at some point that I wanted to find a different way to be successful in business, but have that same opportunity to grow and build myself financially. And I was introduced to MLM, or multi-level marketing, or direct sales as some people call it. And I loved the concept right from the beginning. I thought it was a great idea. The idea that you could start a business for little to no money. I mean, typically most of your MLMs, direct sale businesses, can be started for a couple grand or less, and you can be in business. And I thought that was fantastic. I also love the idea of every time I sold a product or a membership or whatever the business was, that I would get paid over and over again on that work. And that was just a phenomenal concept to grow and build a business. And so I jumped in with both feet. I started a business. I was started out very quickly, signed a bunch of people up, friends, family, and we were off and running. One of the things that I ran into, though, very quickly, and I'm sure many of you have had this same plateau, unfortunately, not everybody is as motivated as I am. And I found that, unfortunately, to be the case with a lot of my friends and family. People that, great people, but they just don't have that desire to change their lot in life or to change their outlook for the future. They're happy with the status quo. They would love the idea of having a growing business, but they don't want to put the work and time into it. And so I really got frustrated. I got tired of trying to drag people across the finish line, tired of trying to be a motivator. And there's some people out there that are great motivators and they know how to get people jazzed up, but those people are few and far between. And if you're like me, you're not one of those people, and you get tired of trying to get people up and running. And so I decided, there's got to be a better way. And I know there's a better way to make this business work. And so I went on a quest to see what I could do to find a means that I could make this business operate more smoothly and build more quickly and build more financially successful. So I was sitting around the office one day and I was thinking about this problem, and I'm sure you've ran into the same problem. Obviously, you're here looking for a solution for leads, and so you identified the same problem I did. I've got people that I've signed up, they're not motivated, they're not working the business, and I'm tired of motivating, but I want this business to grow, so what do I need to do? And identified, when I was sitting there, the light bulb came on. Identified what needs to happen, and we needed to find individuals who were as motivated as I was to succeed. And it was quite that simple. We're a nation of 300 million people, and there's got to be somebody else out there that wants a business as bad as I do. It's just a matter of going out and finding them and attracting them to the business. And so, we don't want to spend time on leads. There's a ton of leads companies out there. I'm sure you found that. I did as well in doing my research. You can buy all kinds of leads, everything from surveyed leads to people that have been called and supposedly aren't leads list or whatever. Maybe just as simple as a list of names. But quite frankly, there's a lot of time and effort spent going through and qualifying those leads. And I knew there was a better way. And so I called my good friend Rodney, and Rodney's one of these marketing guru guys. I mean, I tell you what, Rodney knows the marketing business. Started out as a telemarketer, now into internet marketing, and he knows how to go out and find people. And so we sat down, we looked at this problem, and he said, Chris, I know exactly what needs to happen here, and I know how we need to target these people. And we can put together a system that's not only going to bring in these leads, these people that are highly motivated, But we're going to go a step further. We're going to qualify them. We're going to make sure that they're serious about the business. And we're going to bring them in and set them down and have them set up in appointments so that when you're sitting down and calling them, you know that they're ready to go. It's just a matter of making sure that they are going to take the ball and run with it. And that's what we did. We sat down, we put the system together, and it's been phenomenal. The amount of success that we've had with it is fantastic. And I want to share with you a little bit about that system. So I want to tell you a little bit about the system that Rodney and I developed. You know, a true leader is going to do more than just provide you leads. They're actually going to remove barriers to your success. And that's what we wanted to do with this system. Anybody can give you leads. We want to be able to give you highly qualified prospects to work in your business. And so we start out with high quality leads to start with, but then we send them on to our recruiters. And our recruiters are people that have been in the business for years and know the questions to ask and know how to identify high quality prospects. And so they go through that process, and then from there they're sent on to our interview process. And in the interview we get in a little bit further. Again, we're qualifying people, making sure that they are the type of people we want to work with that have the same level of motivation that we have. And again, we're looking for business builders and leaders and people who eventually become trainers themselves. Only the best make it to the next level. And those who do make it to the next level are set up with an appointment with myself, or as we bring on new business people, they are brought in and set up with those people as well. And we set 3 to 5 appointments a day. So you know, as a business builder, that this team of recruiters will be bringing to you 3 to 5 people a day. Now think about what you're doing right now. The leads that you're calling, that you're having to go through yourself, that you're having to screen and qualify. How much more successful would you be if you had 3 to 5 qualified people, had already gone through the process, sitting in front of you? All you had to do is present the business to them, find out, confirm their level of motivation, and get them recruited. That would be a game changer, wouldn't it? So let me tell you how this system grows, and it's really amazing the level and speed of growth that we can achieve with this type of system. Once our leaders are identified and recruited into the business, they're then put into our training process, and they're working with people who have been highly successful in our company, who are going to train them one-on-one. And they have a personal trainer that worked with them to build them up. We also have a team of coaches, and you'll have access to those numbers of coaches that you could call different people and ask them for their help and their support. And there's constant contact, and this is important when you're building a successful business, that you have somebody there available to you at all times to make sure that you're going to be successful in your recruiting endeavors. And the thing is, with this business, leaders become trainers. And once they become trainers, they turn back around in our system and they do the exact same thing that I'm doing right now. They go back in and they target people who are highly motivated. And that's how our system is set up. So those leaders who become trainers can regenerate the system, and the business builds. So once you reach that level, your system is already in place. You just have to work the system over and over again, and it's going to build and achieve tremendous growth for you. Okay, so let me summarize. You probably are where I was just a few months ago. You're in the situation where you're looking for leads, and that's why you're here. I was there just a few months ago. I was calling through leads, trying to get 3 to 5 appointments set a week just to build my business. Why not look at a system that will set you 3 to 5 qualified, pre-screened appointments a day? How would that change your business? Would that make a difference in your financial success? I believe it will. I know it will. Here's the question: are you motivated? Again, we're looking for those successful people, those that will go out, who will work hard. This is not get rich quick. This is not a revolving door. We're just wanting to see who's going to stick. We're looking for people who are motivated to make a change and make a difference in their life. If you're willing to do that, and if you're interested in having 3 to 5 pre-qualified leads and appointments set up for you each day, then fill out the information and somebody will contact you. Again, one of our recruiters will call you. You'll go through an interview process. We don't take everybody we talk to. In fact, we have limited positions right now. So if you feel like you are one of those superstars that we're looking for, please fill out the information. Somebody will be in touch. and we'll get the interview process started. Thanks.